Another day. We're gonna go back to camp, we're gonna eat some breakfast, and we're gonna go out. We're gonna get some steel line. All day yesterday we had big catfish on. I got that one stingray. I got it in without snapping my line. But the piranha keep nicking your line, so when you set hook, there's frays in your line. You snap off every time. And I think they're eating within like 2 feet above where your bait is. So we're gonna get like a 2-foot steel leader. We're gonna attach it, and hopefully that prevents the piranha from eating our lines, because we've lost way too many fish. We've lost like 8 or 10 catfish, so we're gonna try and get one in the boat today. Looks so good in here. There we go. We roll up to a little creek off the main river, and man, gorgeous, trees everywhere, stumps everywhere. It's just so much structure for a peacock bass to hang out on, and for some reason we didn't get bit, and we came up to a nothing bank with no structure, and that's where we caught our fish. The peacock smoked my bait. So what a peacock will do, a lot of the time they won't eat your bait. They'll try to kill it first, and they'll come up and smack it with their heads. You have to be careful. Don't set hook too early, because if you set hook, you'll pull it away from him and he won't bite again. So you just have to keep twitching it. Let the peacock know he's running away from him, and he'll eat it again. Yeah. Holy. Holy. Yeah. I think it's a good one. Holy cow. Peacock. Pretty good. Nice little peacock I caught on a topwater. Probably the biggest so far. We haven't got many big ones on this trip yet, so.
Good. Tell me how to just. Yeah.
Oh, those are good ones.
Look at this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a nice.
We need to get one of those. Wow, look at this.
Look, see the crocodile?
Big old croc.
Yeah.
We should take a picture of that and pretend we caught it.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? Throw it away? Hey.
I think they're laughing at you.
They're definitely laughing at me. Later. It was definitely good meeting those guys. They showed us how to use their spear gun, and that was pretty cool. I've never seen that before. And the bonus of this, seeing those peacocks, was if we don't catch any big ones in the next 3 days, we're just going to go back there and take pictures with theirs. Why not, right? No, I'm just kidding. Kind of. We didn't go for a bait in the morning, so we have no bait. So no problem. Rock knows everyone. We pull up to some random house, and he yells up to the top of the hill where their house is, and some kid runs down the hill with a stringer of bait. And yes, we're going for catfish again. It's hard not to. After feeling the weight of them and watching them just peel line out of your reel, just makes you not want to ever give up and try and get one in the boat. We end up going to a spot we've been to already, where we've had them on before. Steep bank, deep water, that's where the catfish tend to hang out. Right here.
Hurry up, get it in. It's not very deep here. Is that how far you cast it? Yeah.
And we get nothing, so we go to another spot. And again, we get nothing. So we go to another spot. And we still catch nothing. I lay down, take a nap. Not many people can say they took a nap on the Amazon riverbank. That's kind of cool, actually. So frustrating at this point. Still, not even a bite. Not even piranha. Jeez.
One more spot. Yeah, let's do it.
So basically how we'd fish them is we'd position ourselves on shore, we would beach the boat, because if we were to be on the main river, we would just drift off our spot instantly. So what we'd do is we'd park the boat on shore, we'd either sit in the boat or sit on shore, and you would cast your bait out there, let it sit. When you felt that bite, you'd give it a sec, and then set hook, do a big sweep like this, and right when you set hook, they start running. And there's so much structure in the bottom of the river that it doesn't take much for them to rub up against a rock and you'll snap your line. So you gotta have that main engine running, and you gotta zip over to him, get over top of him, and make sure he doesn't get you hung up. It's a lot harder than it sounds. You set the hook and you cast it 200 feet out there, so it's a rush though. When you set hook and you hear rock start that main motor, it's game time. We got one! Hitting the boat! Is it a good one? Yeah, baby! Oh! We are losing way too many. We'll get some more. Man! We just lost another good one. Jeez. Frustrating. I'll tell you guys straight up, we didn't catch a catfish the rest of the trip. And after today, we had another 10 or 15 opportunities. For some reason, the piranha would keep biting her line, or they would just come unpinned. I don't get it. Setting the hook like a madman, and they still come off. Do not get it. Crazy. Like, why were they coming off? Giant hooks, 300-pound test, and they come unpinned.
Get a bit now. Gone. Everything's gone.
Oh,
What do you got?
I got something.
Black piranha.
Holy.
That's a big one.
That's a big piranha. Wow.
That's what's eating our line.
That is what's eating our lines down there. Jeez. Just goes to show how much water flows through the Amazon River. So the water's at low pool right now. If you look at the top of that cliff, see where those trees start? When the water's at high pool, the water reaches the trunks of those trees. Chad broke his rod, and we had like no hooks left, no steel, and no weights. So we kind of just gave up catfishing. We got off the boat again. We went to Rock's friend's house. We took a tour around there. Like I said before, it's not about the fishing. I mean, yeah, the fishing's awesome, but it's about the whole adventure. It's about getting out from the boat, meeting these people, seeing the way they live. Actually, when I was there, I was thinking about just staying there. It was pretty sweet. I could live that lifestyle. Right when we got there, Rock gave Chad's broken rod, and we were wondering why, and then we thought, oh, maybe they're going to try and fix it for us. And we're like, oh, they're not going to fix it. Like, you can't just fix a completely broken fishing rod. We took a tour of the whole house. We tried some different foods. Sugar cane, that was amazing.
Hey.
How are you?
How's it going? Piranha.
No, Paco.
Peacock?
No, Paco.
Here's their kitchen. Sour. Not ripe at all. Woo! That's the sourest orange I've ever had in my life. Not bad.
Very good.
Sugar cane. That's so good. You made that from this? Really? That's so good. Here's a jar of sugar that they made with the sugar cane. So cool. So good. And we were there for about 40 minutes, an hour. We come back and they're just finishing fixing the rod. So what they did is they got a steel bar and they filed it down, they hacksawed it to the perfect size so it would fit in both ends of the rod, and they slid the two broken pieces together and worked the rest of the trip.
Thank you.
we ended up going for catfish again, but before we knew it, it was dark. And like I said before, we don't catch any catfish all trip. I don't want to hype it up like we do catch one, because we don't. But we end up catching some more crazy looking fish, and we find some giant peacock bass, so stay tuned. It's going to be good. And we don't have to go back to that guy's freezer to take a picture with his fish, because we end up catching our own. Thank God. That would have been embarrassing.